My name is Jennifer Mrozek Sukalo, and I am a recovering perfectionist. I'm a lifelong learner, and I'm a survivor of life's trials and tribulations. I'm a transformational expert, performance coach, an author, a speaker, and the creator of, as well as the chief swagger officer at Swagger U, which is short for Swagger University. And when I say I'm a transformational expert, what I really mean by that is I help people transform how they see themselves and their circumstances. And I would also say that I am a passionate home chef. I'm a curious traveler, and I'm also an avid fly fisher. I am an equestrian. You might see these horses behind me. So these are three, or they are three. I'm covering one of them, but I have three Arabian horses that keep me humble and grounded. And I love to travel with my husband, and we love to cook together as well as fish together and have other adventures together. My latest book is called Claim Your Swagger, Stop Surviving and Start Thriving. And swagger is actually an acronym, so it stands for self-worth, appreciation for your strengths and limitations, gratitude for your life experiences and how they've helped shape who you are, grounded in your core values, empowered to overcome your self-limiting beliefs, and renewed through a greater focus on your passion and purpose. Well, it really started from my work with cancer survivors, where I recognize that for many, surviving treatment becomes their whole life, and getting through that becomes their whole life. But then they get to a certain point post-treatment and they realize they can't go back to who they were because they're fundamentally changed from the experience, and they're at a loss. They're not sure where to go from here. And I always wanted to help them see cancer as the spark that creates the rest of their life instead of something they survived. But as I started writing, and as I had some people reading my initial and my early work on this book, they said, this is much bigger than just cancer survivors. You're writing a survivor's book, and we've all survived something, whether it's COVID or divorce or the loss of a loved one or some other trauma in our lives. And so this book was then, it shifted focus, and I really became passionate about how can I help these people, all of us who've survived these situations and experiences in our lives, see those experiences differently. How can I help them see themselves differently? How can I help people realize and recognize that you already have everything you need to transform yourself and your circumstances? That you don't have to actually create a new version of yourself. You actually just have to start becoming or being yourself. So the book really took a different focus once I started writing it. But that became the real reason, and my real inspiration is really helping people and helping people stop just getting through life, but start to learn how they could really thrive in life instead. This is quite interesting because my research, a lot of it came from my own life and my own swagger journey, my own personal development journey, as well as the work that I've done with approximately 50,000 leaders across the globe. So I was a global leadership consultant for about 10 to 12 years. And in that time, I worked with all of these different leaders, from aspiring leaders all the way up to the C-suite of organizations. And that was a lot of my research, really seeing how experiential learning works with people and how powerful that is as a method and approach for learning, as well as what worked with people, what worked well, what did they respond best to. So I used that research, my own journey, as well as my background. I have an undergraduate and graduate degrees that are really focused around behavioral change. So using all of that as my background and my research, and then as I got into the different chapters, really honing in on additional experts in their fields of neuroscience and psychology and behavioral change and other ones, just to make sure that I could augment and support the topics that I covered in the different chapters. I think I love how you can create or evoke feelings or an image through words, how you can reach somebody. I really enjoyed my writing and creating or getting to my writing style, which was much more conversational. I wanted the reader to really feel like we were just sitting down having a conversation over a cup of coffee or a cocktail. And so that, I think, is what I liked most about writing. Was I truly envisioned that I was just talking with someone, with the reader, with you. I think the biggest thing is to just start. The best way to get something done is to begin. And don't let the fact that you may not know how to write a book get in your way. Stop talking and just thinking about it and start doing it. You can actually pre-order my book, Claim Your Swagger, Stop Surviving and Start Thriving, anywhere where books are sold. So your favorite online retailer or your other favorite bookstore, you can pre-order it already right now. The launch date is officially May 30th, 2023. I so look forward to connecting with each and every one of you. I hope you enjoy the book and get as much out of it as I had fun putting into it. Have a great one. Thanks.